lawnmower got Casso. Oh no, there he is. False alarm. He's still alive, you guys. Oh.
Well, you said I got cut.
Right, he was coming and walk in with the gas can, everything. Gas can and the blade.
And he got the lawnmower.
Right.
Oh, he took the batteries from the lawnmower.
Yo.
Okay.
Come on, man. Let's go. Come on.
So this weekend, I was on a grill as usual. Just some wonderful chicken. Oh, we starting over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I'm still have that
All right.
bag of chips.
All right.
This is Ricky.
Got Keisha here.
It's Casso.
Brandon. I had to do it, guys. I'm not gonna leave it alone until somebody, the public's got to tell me to stop.
Hey, listen. So our sponsor here today is Wing Kings. I had some Wing Kings this weekend.
What flavor? What flavor did you have?
Lemon pepper, dry.
Dry? That's abrasive.
Right. It's a little aggressive on the mouth, man.
I thought lemon pepper was always a dry one.
So you can get them wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Medium lemon pepper from Wing Kings.
Okay.
Delicious. On Elmwood.
Right. And like I said,
And they deliver.
I had celery and
Wow.
blue cheese.
You
It's
had
real-
what?
Celery and blue cheese.
That's
okay?
what you ordered? You just ordered celery and blue cheese?
No, I took it out of someone else's box.
So you had the leftovers?
Huh?
The leftovers?
I wasn't even supposed to be in the box, but whatever. You know how guys get.
Oh,
Pause. Look.
so
You know what? Yeah, that's it, man. Consul, how was your weekend?
Weekend was cool. Celebrated my dad's birthday.
oh, happy birthday, Dad. Castle's dad.
What up,
he's
though?
getting old. Had some wings from Wing Kings at his party as well. Regular normal day at the studio Saturday and any day Sunday. In fact, I paid this little boy $30 to cut our lawn. What my mom-in-law's lawn because he was chilling at her house yesterday. And I just respected his hustle. Normally I would have said no, but he was like, my dad said, in order for me to go to Darien Lake tomorrow, I need to get out and make some money. So that was his idea, whatever, to come up with a hustle to make some bread. I was like, you know what? I respect it. I'll give you this 30 this time. You know what I mean? Knock that off for me. It needs to be done anyway.
Right.
And I think he said he ended up making like $120 that day, just going around the hood.
So you just let me know. I'll come cut your mother's grass.
Word.
For that little young 30.
Word. I'm a little pissed that you gave it to that kid. He ain't even a taxpayer yet.
Well, I mean, you only asked for it, Doug, but like, I mean, after I went out and looked at it, like, it was a lot of grass.
It was
and I was just, I'm just like, yo, I fuck with it. I appreciate you coming and knock on my door.
Got you.
I respect the hustle. I just give you the whole 30.
Got you.
That's what's up.
Keisha, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Like I was with my family and my Culture Vision family. Casa was there in memory.
Memory.
Spirit.
There it is.
Wait, hold on. What get together was this weekend that I wasn't aware of?
Yo, like I'm like the Sarah Lee of the grill. Right, Sarah Lee?
Yes, absolutely.
Sarah
So
Lee
y'all
of the
talk shit
grill.
about me not showing up again, part of the team.
Because it
and I
just
don't
be
even
happening.
know.
It's like I have grilling, what is it called? Tourette's. It's like, oh, chicken, oh, grill, cold. And it be happening.
And this guy could have been like, yo, I'm headed here, pull up real quick. I could at least.
Well,
Let
Rick
me start
went
talking
through
about the grilling,
a
come
minor situation, you know, on Saturday where he kind of, you know, messed up there for a second.
Oh yeah, well, first and foremost, he did some awesome refereeing. Refereeing
One more time there.
at the game
Good job.
out in Lockport. He
Did
was
you-
refereeing,
Good.
and then his car said, "Not a great job," and it just like died on him. It was like,
Right.
You segue into me to tell my
all we can
weekend.
say is,
Yeah,
pressure bust pipe.
segue into Rick. You know,
Right.
Saturday, ref.
right?
I skipped over Friday. That's a blur.
Oh.
Saturday.
He's living it up, guys.
Saturday, I refed all day in that heat. Y'all came out to support me. Give it up to y'all. Give y'all,
Right.
Yeah.
you know.
Good time.
Baby hands ain't have to catch balls.
Right.
I could have distracted you during the play or something. You want to brother know.
Yo, he made some bad calls out there. I'm gonna be real with you. Though he was there in full support, man, dude stepped out of bounds. I'm like, I'm looking for Rick to say something. Rick's just sitting there. Yeah.
He was not just sitting there. He was drinking too.
Oh yeah, that is right. He was sassy and sipped. That's right.
Oh, that's why you missed the
Well,
call.
sipping
Oh
is-
yeah, he knows it.
Hey,
That's
so off on me.
But
We had an
didn't
issue
say
with the
anything.
vehicle. The motherfucker exploded
No!
basically.
You want to talk about the motherfucking explosion? Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, that was my weekend. Brandon,
So you didn't like the chicken?
All right, so
you know I love the
I'm gonna
chicken.
start with my Friday.
I ate all of them.
And I made mashed potatoes.
Oh, and a salad. Yeah,
And a salad.
and a salad.
I'm a baked potato, but I can't eat a mashed potato.
I'm with. You know what? I'm gonna be real with you when it comes to the baked potato. I've gotten away from baked potato. My big thing now is the baked sweet potato.
Are you holding Chex Mix in your mouth?
Hey, listen, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna call out the fact that I'm holding Chex Mix so that I can have this conversation. Right? They were breaking down slowly. I kind of liked it. I don't know if anybody has ever eaten Life cereal. You know what I'm saying? Like Life cereal, like once you get it in your mouth from, you know, the moment that you pour, then you know you throw the milk on and you get it up to your mouth like that. That sweet, that natural, like, that, I don't know if they can get that on that sound. I tried. That sound effect wasn't there, but that's because I held it in there too long. You know, I was cheeking it.
Yo, man, how was your weekend, man? Jeez.
He asked me about a baked potato, right? But in any case, man, the weekend was it was fun. I worked, then chilled with obviously my podcast family.
Doesn't this feel like us hanging together is like a life podcast?
It really is.
Okay,
If
but
people understand
if anything, I just want to get through my weekend. That's all. That is all. Okay. So now, as I was hanging with the family, you know, the podcast family, we went, saw Rick Breath, drove out to wine country. That was actually my first time really being out there. And, you know, it was cool. I just, you know, they said don't eat the grapes because there's sulfur around, you know. So I didn't eat no grapes, so I didn't get to taste no wine.
What?
Other than that, that's it. Sunday was work, light blur, you know. That's it, guys.
All right, man.
Hey.
Yo,
There's a lot of stuff happening in the world.
in world news, Keisha, what's going on?
Oh my goodness, what's not going on? We have the near miss. It wasn't really quite a near miss, but we had an asteroid skim by us. We got a couple more.
Right.
And the most interesting thing to me is that they said that it was anywhere between 187 and 427 feet. That's a big discrepancy. That's a whole lot. It's like I need to order anywhere between 10 to about 400 wings. You choose.
Like you choose.
All the same thing. It's
So
close.
and they didn't even know that it was coming. Like it just appeared.
No,
All the shit we got in the fucking sky, we didn't know an asteroid was coming?
Right.
Nah,
Well,
man.
no, not until a couple days before it actually would have hit.
right.
But the thing is that I find interesting and I love about the scientific community is that they said that it was going 15 miles per second. In other words, they feel like, America, you guys need to do some math.
Word.
Because I drive per hour. Why does the asteroid move per second? Everything else is the train went per hour. Give me kilometers. But you're going to give me seconds?
Man, it's got a point, man.
She got a point.
I got to multiply by 60, then another 60 again?
Right, just to figure out I'm gonna die before I even breathe. Like, what the hell? That's unreal. You know?
That's crazy.
But they said if it would have hit Earth,
Right.
it would have hit with a force 30 times that of Hiroshima.
Hiroshima. Gotcha.
Hiroshima.
Basically, it was
Tomato, tomato.
So basically, Jesus was coming.
Gotcha.
Obliterated.
But he said, "Huh."
Brandon
Brandon last week said he had my back.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
That's right.
No, you know, this time it was what's his name? It was Bruce Willis.
Oh.
You know, he came through, swung around the backside of the asteroid, man. He told he said you stay for Gracie. You stay for Gracie. You know, you go in and you take care of her. You know, and the man made sure he got rid of that asteroid. Man.
Yeah, got to.
Die Hard.
No, dude.
Armageddon. Oh, Armageddon. My bad. My
Because you
bad.
heard Bruce Willis.
My bad.
Bruce Willis, Die Hard.
So, I mean, for those who...
It sounds like he took a blue tablet.
Oh, so for those who care, it was called Asteroid OK. I'm sorry, Asteroid 2019 OK. That's the name of it.
Okay.
That's what they named.
That's what it named, Asteroid 2019 OK.
Oh.
Well, basically saying is, thank you.
Yeah, contest with babies and stuff. Some kids.
Because every time I take the Browns to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna start naming it.
What?
Hey, so what was the next thing?
So we
What?
New world news.
so
That's news.
it's the whole lot going on in the world.
Talk
So
to us. Talk to us.
to another subject, you guys, that is going to be a little bit more sensitive. We've heard this word a lot through our lifetime and before, reparation. But I mean, but now we're looking at reparation for the LGBTQ community.
Tell them motherfuckers to get along.
So,
Right.
so
How much money they getting?
Well, they bet not get our 40 acres of the music.
well, no, actually, Elizabeth Warren wants to dedicate about $57 million.
What? To
To
people
them.
that's choosing to live totally different or do something else?
I don't give a fuck how they live.
Yeah, it's just
But
constantly like get in line, get in line.
okay, and I'm with that. They should be in line because the Indians are already getting theirs. Yeah, we're
Are we
not
sure about that?
I mean, no,
They need a whole new world.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. You know, mess around, they gonna give them Hawaii.
No,
Kill them
oh
with
my-
that flyer, dude. Looking like Big Mama in church on Sunday morning. You need to stop, man.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to hum an old Negro spiritual hymn.
Big Mama with the hat.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I get it because when you look at the history of that community, like, oh my gosh, they did have like a hard way to go.
What?
But no, I'm talking. Listen, I have to look at it in the sense that I'm gonna take it back. What was the talk show? Maury, maybe I don't know if it was Maury, but the guy ended up on the talk show and
Montel Williams? Every time I looked at Montel Williams, I always thought something different of him. But that's just me. Go ahead.
So, but the reality is they have been persecuted because of their views and their way of life. I never thought about we need to offer reparation, but I don't really think about reparation, like, I guess, period, to a
They
degree.
should pay him in condoms.
Oh.
So here. You're sitting here telling me that you're saying that because they want to do their chemical imbalance is off to where that they want to be together in that capacity of another. The same rate or the same, you know what I mean?
But not so much.
Man and man, woman, woman. You saying to me
But no,
that they've been persecuted, but we came over on flying trips with whipped and trains,
Okay.
and they ain't been nothing close to that.
But you gotta understand.
I don't even care.
It's not so much just about the same sex relationship.
I'm zeroing you out.
No, because what I'm saying is, like, they've been murdered because of their choice. It's
Murder?
Yes.
Murder.
Yes.
Murder?
Yes.
Murder.
Rick's pH balance is starting to go off,
before
folks.
I let them go on their rant.
Right.
So is this like some type of grant thing for them, like set up businesses and like homes, or this is something that people are just gonna, I say I'm gay, I'm gonna get a check of money?
So, you know what? They're still trying to, it's the same thing, like they're sitting there trying to figure out how they want to disperse.
So maybe this shit ain't gonna happen.
I'm gay if the dollar's right. Forget it.
All right, then we go on to the next thing. I can't.
I'm definitely
No.
not ever gonna
See,
see
Oh, man.
57, okay, so 57 million. Okay, I walk, man, give me $1 million.
No, but
I write on the paper, yeah, man, gay as hell.
No,
Give it to 'em, get my
B. Okay, listen. No, all I'm saying is, I'm not saying that anyone deserves reparation.
Okay.
I'm just saying that they did go through a lot of torment due to their lifestyle. Is it right if you, depending on how you live and your belief? I mean, you know, that's completely debatable.
Well,
However,
and for this, no matter how you look at this, it's gonna be like one of them like worse situations, worse scenarios, because there's multiple groups of people, whether it's sexual orientation or race, that something has happened to them. So it's gonna be a thing now where people just we're asking for reparations.
that's why I said I don't
just
think.
random shit.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't think reparations should really be a thing. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, what is it? What is it gonna really change? What, you get another pair of sneakers, or you get to go ahead and get it? Like,
Another pair of Jordans.
Like, I mean, I'm just saying, depending on who the person is that's getting it, and what are the qualifications? Does just anyone get it?
Is this
Like,
person that brought this shit up yet?
No.
Could be.
You mean the person who was talking about funding it?
Yeah.
No, she isn't.
Oh,
Well, who is she?
Elizabeth Warren.
does she walk
So-
around and take
I
pictures
don't
with
know
her
who that
husband?
is.
Oh.
So who is that?
So she's sorry, you guys, come on, man.
Sorry.
You got me all over the place.
All right, answer my question first. I got a legitimate question.
So no,
I actually didn't have one. I'm sorry, guys.
okay, you guys know we have a lot to cover, right?
Oh, this is
I
pertaining to
can't,
the topic.
Right.
because
This is
I
serious,
know Elizabeth Warren is. I'm trying to remember her exact title within our government. Please, yes,
Yeah,
please.
Senator.
Senator
Please.
Massachusetts?
Thank
My
you.
man.
Thank you so much.
Good job, Noah.
Holy moly.
Oh shit, Noah is on the team.
Good job,
Yes.
Noah.
Thank you, Noah.
We got a
Good job.
position for you guys.
He's becoming
Right.
Erickson in the back.
Total
My
player.
goodness, you
Total
guys.
player, baby.
So, but that's me personally. Me personally, I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done that money isn't necessarily going to solve. So,
I'm just saying, don't even put it on the table before you can put on the table what you should be giving the African Americans.
No.
And that's it.
African,
I'm done.
what they
I don't
give
even want to talk
African
about it.
Americans is,
I don't
is
care.
actually on the table. It's just
No,
that-
don't even put nothing
but
else
I mean,
on the table.
in all realness, like it really is on the table. Like they really do.
No,
like,
but I
gotta
mean,
sit down
don't
about
put
our
nothing
civil
else
rights,
until
like,
that
all
is
the time.
done. Don't put nothing else on the table until that is done.
Gotcha.
Then we can start talking about it.
Gotcha.
Either way.
Okay.
But-
All
On
right.
to the next one. What we got?
Have
So-
Nipsey. You want to go and have Nipsey Hustle?
so we have also,
Marcus
um,
Garvey.
we got the Dallas officer.
Ah, officer.
Yeah, the Dallas officer.
The Dallas officer who killed the young man who was mistakenly going into, well, she thought it was her apartment.
Oh yeah.
And in apartments, you know, apartment doors slam shut.
Right.
Some houses even doors slam shut.
Yeah.
Right.
So you need to tell
Spring
me that
loaded.
she said that the door was ajar and she thought it was her apartment
Right.
because it kind of looked similar. She was intoxicated. She came in the house, seen somebody in the house, put her a gun and just straight shot. But okay, we're not gonna.
This is a new case of this thing?
This is from
It's
last
from
year.
last year, but they're
But,
just now.
but the only reason why we're bringing it up is because they want to move it to not from the city of Dallas. They want to move it to the suburbs of Dallas,
to all white jury.
Where did it happen at?
in the city of Dallas.
So then that's a no.
Yeah, I mean, ideally,
They trying to say that. was the job.
but we see the orchestrated war
Yeah.
that's occurring.
Very much so. Very much so. I hear you on that.
So,
It's definitely an orchestrated war because speaking of which, the other topic we got, which is the El Paso, Texas shootings, and the government knew about it. They're trying to create this new world order.
and the one thing I don't like that they used is, and yes, I know the definition of a manifesto. Got it. No, that was a terrorist letter. They left you guys a terrorist letter outlining what was going to happen, and
you
it
didn't
just
move
went
on.
in Walmart.
And says it's going to be more.
In Walmart, and he came through with an AK-47
Right.
in
Killed like 19 people.
in Walmart
No, and there was also that other one in Ohio.
in Dayton, Ohio, where he killed 9 people.
He killed black. He was looking for black folks on that
41 shots in 30 seconds.
one. Damn, dude. Like, when can we get gun reform? That's crazy.
Well, we want to get gun reform.
Or my access to my own gun without being harassed for it. I'd rather have access to my own gun. Then that way I can now make the life or
Defend
death
myself.
life or death decision.
Then we gonna become an outlaw. This is outlaw.
Hey, listen,
outlaw.
Word. I mean, Machiavelli, man. That's what it takes. No, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? No, because they gotta respect. They gotta begin to respect that. Like, I mean, we give the NRA, major amounts of respect because of, the big businesses that back it. So it gets the opportunity to be placed on the plateau, on a platform that, many other, struggles don't get a chance to go up against. You know what I'm saying? And gun reform is really it's not just it's very a white thing or a Caucasian thing. Like, that thing is that is culture. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs guns. Everybody. You know what I mean? If you go down to Mexico, what they using?
Slingshots.
Well,
No, they not. You talking? They using AKs, Uzis, freaking
but
hand grenades.
Right, but
Oh
you know
no,
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
saying that everybody just means a slingshot.
Well, I mean,
Just to poke somebody eye out.
Make you work for the kill.
but for some odd reason, here we go again. The Bible, it defeated Goliath.
The slingshot.
The slingshot defeated Goliath. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly the biggest, the baddest man. You
Right in
know
the
what I mean?
eye.
Right in the eye. Take that. You know what I mean?
Right
But
on the head.
I don't know.
So
Yeah.
now,
Slingshots or bullets.
so I mean, with that though, and with this whole wonderful gun situation we have going on, a 15-year-old male was shot in the face today, and right outside of San Antonio, Texas.
Same
with-
type of.
With the AR-15 rifle.
Ooh,
They're trying to find the person who did it. Haven't found him yet. As of when I looked for an update about 5 o'clock this evening or afternoon, however you want to put that.
But did you see how they apprehended your guys from not El Paso, the Ohio guy? They just arrested my man on the corner. Like, oh, hey, dude, you did something. You mind coming with us? You know what I mean? And took him freely. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
So
terrible.
you want to see him get bucked? Pop, pop,
Pop
pop.
out, yeah, man. Walk up, man. Like, if SWAT is approaching you, SWAT's only understanding is double tap. I'm pulling this trigger twice. You know what I'm saying? So what makes you stop when you see people who have just committed a gun crime? If you walk up on people, black folks or other folks, urban
I'm gonna play
folks,
devil's advocate on that.
talk to us.
I think that you want to grab people like that so you can grab their mental, and try to see if there's more people around. If people knows people are doing that.
Okay.
And then here's another flip it. So I know that we always see a black man or brown brother being detained, harassed, sort of look like they're being harassed,
right.
facing the ground, all that stuff. What I don't see a lot of times is you see the camera when the thing is escalating. You don't kind of see the camera right when it's happening.
Got you. I hear you.
So we always get a glimpse of, because I'm playing devil's advocate.
I hear you.
I still don't like the shit, but
Right.
what I'm saying is I see it from a lens
Gotcha.
of it's my people. No,
We need to
figure out. Yeah, we need to
Gotcha.
figure out what is somebody capturing that moment when it actually happens, so you can see like, yo, yeah, I'm not, dude. I don't want no problems, and then and then he like freeze, like why? Why you saying freeze? Oh, and then now they going at it. Now we can say, yo, they wild. Like, they really tripping.
Right. I done seen some cats out here tripping and deserve to get. Hey,
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
You was stupid. Like, got one small story. We was on the way. We just came from some house, right? Just came from some house, going down the street. The guy passed by. We in a red truck. We thought he was a police pizza delivery guy. Now we thinking like, oh, okay, all right, pizza delivery guy. He asked us. He said, hey, listen, do you guys know anybody that lives over here in this house? Like, no, you know what I mean. So my man get in the car. We drive up the street. Next thing you know, we get to the corner, we get swarmed by like 5 or 6 police cars. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, whoa, what's going on? Now, mind you, I'm already thinking, I'm like, you know what? My parents have preset me up for this moment right here.
Which is unfortunate.
You're good. Don't worry. You know what I mean? So I get out of the car. Everybody else get out of the car. But you got that one idiot. He gets out of the car. Homeboy, that's my man. I love him to death. I'm gonna save your name. He get out of the car with this Hulk loogie spit. Like, man, why is y'all bothering us? yo, the police officer's right here, dude. Why would you even spit in their direction? Why would you start this stuff like this? You know what I mean? They've already pulled us over. Okay.
Why'd you whisper?
Because we weren't supposed to be over there.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
you whispered into the mic.
Yeah, you know,
Okay,
that.
just
But
checking.
we weren't supposed to be over there. And he takes offense to the fact we get pulled over. Like, how much of an idiot can you be, dude? Like, we already did something wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you gonna just get out the car and start, man, spitting and talking shit. You know what? Please, officer, can you take this idiot? 'Cause that's not me. I don't want to go to jail for a nickel bag of weed, all because somebody want to go up here and, man, you gotta respect me as a person, nigga. They just saw what we did. What the hell? You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's what we need to kind of bring it back to. Is like, yo, we do see they could be a little bit aggressive in harming us in that way,
Mhm.
but it's sometimes I just don't see the beginning, and that really hope. I'm not on the side of either at this point. I just know that when I got pulled over in front of Keisha's house
Gotcha.
3 weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
Spidey says, I'm like, I got pulled over, put my hands on the joint,
Right, 10 and 2.
and I said, when he said relax, I knew I was good. He said, yo, relax, good. I said, is it okay if I go inside here? He said, you're okay, go ahead.
Gotcha.
So when I reached in to grab what he asked for,
Mm-hmm.
gave it to him, once I put my hands back on the wheels and I said, so what'd you put me over? Oh, we put you over for your tents. Cool, no
Right.
problem.
Right.
I got tents. I know I ain't supposed to have tents.
Okay.
So I'm just chilling, hoping that nothing comes back or some bull crap or whatever have you.
Right.
Nothing's good. Comes back, we all good. He passed on. But I did was on the phone with Keisha, like, yo, you can stay on this phone this whole time.
Oh, yeah, without a
We're
doubt.
going to make sure that this whole thing is not going to be my fault because I am here. So
You don't
I
gotta
get
bring
It shouldn't
kids
even
around.
be
No one's
like
dying.
that, though. You know what I mean? And to be real with you, just the interaction with, Buffalo police, I've had my personal interaction with them, and it's like, depends on where you catch them. Because if you catch them out in North Buffalo, man, you might get a cool dude. But be over here by Bailey and Lanefield, something like that, man. Somebody might throw you some different nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, like you a little bit extra, bro. Why?
like
You
the
know what I'm
dude
saying?
from Snowfall. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you
Lord.
So, like,
The cop from Snowfall, my bad. All right.
for me, it's a lot because, and I just was having this conversation with my aunt earlier. People like to talk about a slave mentality, and how we are still butthurt about
Oh, shit.
what.
You said butthurt. Go ahead.
Because like I
Speak
understand
that
it, so
truth. Speak
about
that truth.
about slavery, and I get it. This isn't me saying, oh, get over it, like a lot of people like to say. I understand. I get it. And it's hard to get over certain things when it's still kind of brought back up into the forefront in the treatment of people as a whole. However, I do also understand that there are criminals out here. There are people that look like us that are doing things, but there's people that look like everyone doing things depending where you are. But the same way that there is that slave mentality for the urban community or brown people, black people, however, it goes the other way as well. For those that believe in the Willie Lynch letter and the Willie Lynch theory, that same, it goes in regards to that quote unquote master mentality, that superior mentality. And all of that needs to be reconditioned and destroyed and taken out, and stop focusing so much on, oh, we need to come together as a people. We need to come together as a human race.
Right. Agreed.
So,
All right.
You know?
Very, very good one. We got that.
yeah, that was
Oh my goodness. We are definitely hitting on all cylinders
still
today.
good. Yeah, we are. And speaking of cylinders, okay, it doesn't even go into it. So sports news.
All right.
Yo, listen. She's so funny, yo. Yo, man. So me and Castle had this conversation a year ago about Mello, his man's.
I love Mello.
But this conversation wasn't.
Lala,
Yeah.
you heard him.
But yeah. So shoot.
Don't stop me.
All right.
So me and him had a bet about where Melo was going to end up at the end of the season. I won the bet. It was cool. But I think that Stephen A. saying that, Stephen A. Smith from First Take said Melo didn't deserve a farewell tour. What do y'all think about that?
Well, but that's not the worst of what he said.
Word.
He said, Melo, so sorry, Melo, I'm not laughing. It's not funny, but he said this man need to be buried in an unmarked grave and forgotten.
Nah, Melo nice.
What?
Melo work ethic
Yes,
is terrible,
like,
dog.
I mean,
That's
but
weird.
we gonna bury him in an unmarked grave. And
Did he
forget
say
about
that
him?
when they was interviewing?
Like, oh, listen.
Or he said that the day before they interviewed? Because I seen the interview. Did he say it after or before? Because I don't know. If I was Melo, I'd be in there slap boxing. Like, we about to
I
box.
watched part of the Melo interview and there was a whole different energy there. So where's
Right.
that from?
Because Stephen A.
Listen.
be doing that stuff.
Yeah, he really.
He be going with his whole thug New York City
And I wanna
mentality
say- I
until
wanna
they
say-
sitting in front of him.
And plus,
Melo,
remember,
work
Stephen-
ethic is bad. Melo's just a certain type of player. He's not gonna give you certain shit.
Yeah.
He gonna give you
But
buckets,
Melo
he not
don't
playing
show
defense.
you. He don't show you why he should be on your team. He just say, man, listen, I can score. You know what I'm saying? Watch me do this. Like,
So
I wouldn't
my
say
question
that.
though
No.
is does he deserve a farewell tour? Does he deserve it like Wayne, Dwayne Wade and
Yeah.
Paul Pierce?
You know what
no, them boys competed on a totally
And
different
that's
level.
where I'm at. He didn't have to dog him out like that.
He did, yeah, no.
So my
He did.
thing is this right here, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say I appreciated his dedication to his team, but I
That's a
wanted
little
that
dude.
I wanted that man to leave a little bit of time ago. Let's mix it up. Let's see
Word.
what you do somewhere else,
He
Melo.
did say that he was going to table to go to Chicago, but he let the influence of outsiders mess that up. That year, if he would have went to Chicago,
Who would he would have been with?
he would have been with Noah,
Derrick Rose,
Derrick Rose,
Taj Gibson.
Then they had a bomb. They
yeah,
bench was
yeah.
bad.
They had
And that was a year. What's his name had all of that? He got hurt.
They had one of them Gasols. Didn't they have Paul?
No, they didn't have Paul. They didn't
Oh,
know.
which one? It was a one. It was
No,
a
they had
Lopez or
Luol
something.
Deng. They had Luol Deng.
Woo! That was
Man, that was a
Like,
elite
I
roster,
mean-
bro.
But
So-
reality is that you couldn't put Luau and Carmelo on the floor together.
I
You
mean,
didn't have to. You're 6 man though. Luol came off the bench,
Yo, but Luau was a defensive guy.
or you could have kept him on there and just had Melo scoring.
Man, but Luau could hit a three for you.
It don't
right,
even
but
matter,
we got
man.
we got the seniority of Melo and his track record. Like, I don't think it really would have been so much of a competition as much as, come on, Melo, man, you deserve to step up and do something different. We get it. Like, we was like, yay, congratulations. But listen, you're not gonna keep opening up the same present for Christmas and loving it.
Man.
Go do
Man.
something different.
Right,
Yeah.
and for the record, AI was his help. Well, not his help, but AI more or less carried. Though Melo would score, against like LeBron and them. He would light LeBron up, but AI, them boys kept him there.
Gotcha.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
we can move on. Preseason predictions in the NFL.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm going with the Bills. Whoever they play, come on, Bills, don't let me down. Don't let me down, you guys.
Castle, can you edit that?
I got it. What?
Caso,
What you got? What you thinking?
he know his team's 0-17.
Oh, what a hater!
I'm
And
not
that's
even
cool.
a
Meet me
football
on that.
Yeah, football. Well, just throw your
Pick
team.
a
out.
team.
Pick somebody.
What
Shit.
you got? Go Canadian.
What? This is the NFL, fool.
Yeah, no. But they
Don't
got
we got
some.
a kid from Buffalo on the Canadian team?
Oh, Brandon. What's his name? Used to be at UB. Oliver, I think it was. Is that Oliver that's there?
The quarterback that he with the Bills.
That's a wide receiver.
It's a quarterback for UB playing with the Bills. I don't know his name.
Oh.
No, I wasn't talking about that.
No, you're talking about the
That's a wide
CFA.
receiver that I
Oh,
know
yeah.
personally.
Yeah, I don't know about the CFL. We over there.
But I don't know.
What you got? What you think? Come on.
So, I'm going with the Bears all the way.
Super
the
Bowl,
Super
Bears
Bowl?
to the Super Bowl?
No, I'm gonna be real with you. And though we in the same division, that if I gotta talk real stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Barring injuries.
My Lions don't have a chance. You know what I'm saying? In our division this year, because everybody is definitely Minnesota's okay, freaking Chicago's okay, Green Bay's okay. You know what I mean? We ain't got a problem. We got problems. But personally, I like the Patriots. I'm a Lions fan to the end, but understand what I like about the Patriots.
Don't the Chiefs got the
Tom
same
Brady,
squad? other than the running back?
Ooh. Now that Pat Mahomes, that boy throws
Yeah.
a football.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
That boy throws a football. He's got a good point.
got Madden?
Anybody whose nickname
Madden?
is Pat better be able to do what they do.
I got the trial. I don't know if I want to spend that bread since we ain't in the league this
Yeah,
year.
we got a league. Come on.
Join in.
We're gonna start it. Let's start it next. Let's start it September.
Why you look at your clock like it's like?
Like,
I was
yeah,
looking
yeah.
to see
You
what.
looked at your watch
Like
like
got a calendar on it.
we're gonna
Let's
start
start
in
with-
like 15
Let's
minutes.
start it in September.
Wait.
So we got in cultured.
Oh man.
We got a new segment.
Well, no, but we got local news coming up.
Oh, local news. Sorry.
We got local news. Come on, Rick.
Little League has started.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's a
Definitely.
big deal. Parents, it's the kids, not you. Coaches, it's the kids, not you.
You know
That's
they
all I
don't
gotta
hear
say about that.
They don't hear that.
What's the
I
other
thought the
thing?
Dope Boys were in the
Well, we
No,
know.
no.
No.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Ugh.
Like being in Little League for all these past couple years, I'm not gonna say, because I personally don't really know who Dope Boys and all these guys, and I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But what I do know
I was
is
just gonna
that.
say like that was supporting the team and putting money up. And
But yeah, no. To be real with you, like I mean, you know, people are helping out. That's what I'll say. I'll say people are helping out. But from a organization standpoint, like some of the like let's just say top teams, like you know, I remember when I first came in and watching before they became the Ducks. Who were they? Were they like the Raiders or something like that before the Beast?
I don't know.
Right. Well, in any case, the Ducks. I've watched people sit there and say like, man, you know, like, I don't like this thing. Don't go over there. This happens. That happens. To where they got probably one of the biggest followings in Buffalo Little League I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And the way them people
You gonna
support.
put that over the Western New York Bills?
What? No. You gotta understand.
You
The
said
Bills-
ever.
No. And I don't mean ever. But what I'm saying is that the Bills is Pop Warner. You know what I'm saying? So that's totally different. You know what I'm saying? But for this spectrum, like yo, I remember when the Cowboys had their run. Like Cowboys always had a great run. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the Ducks. Like from an organization step.
Top 5 Little League organizations of all time.
Damn it! You want me to go there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is a real life
Bell
segment.
in the vets.
This one gonna hurt.
This will go hurt.
Only two of them were Phil Bell in the vets.
Right. Well,
No.
you know what? Now I came in 99, 2000, so I didn't see I caught the end of the Fruit Belt Rockets turning into the Bills, right?
Mhm.
Right. So I
Oh,
caught,
Eagles, Bills, they all split.
Who else? Did we
Right.
have the Bengals? The Buffalo Bengals?
no, that was Lackawanna. I think that was out in
That was
Lackawanna.
like,
Lackawanna was the
So,
Bengals.
so give me your top 5.
Oh,
man.
My top 5, okay? Here you go. All right? For those I know, do not knock me for this, okay?
We'll just run them down.
It was first, I want to say, all respect to the Cowboys as number 1, okay? Now, due to everything that has occurred, the Ducks, I would say, are number 2, but they, right now, in today's time,
Man,
they
this-
both,
He
because
gonna tell some
important.
excellent old man stories.
It's important, man.
I told
I'm
y'all.
sorry.
Names.
Okay.
1 through 5.
So, Ducks,
Okay.
Cowboys share number 1. Ducks and Cowboys can share number 1, okay? My
Ducks is number
Dolphins, I love y'all to death, okay? We changed our name a lot, but it's okay. The Dolphins, I'm gonna say we number 3, okay?
Yeah.
After that, I'm forgetting about my Falcons too. Falcons, that's one hell of a org going on over there right now. I forgot what they were called prior to. Falcons, and then last, I want to say, I'm out of line. The Wolves, and actually, I'm gonna say Wolves probably as a tying. They might all share number 3.
Okay,
No.
correct. So
So we only got 3?
No, I gave you 5. I gave you like 5, 6 teams, but
Okay,
you know what I mean.
but
They
then-
share them spots.
my top
Okay.
5 from top 5 that I had was Inner City,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Buffalo Vets, Lackawanna, Western New York Bills,
Okay.
and the Wolves. There's my top 5.
All right. Okay.
And coming in like real close, Kensington Panthers.
Gosh. Okay. You really
You're a
went.
coach.
Yeah, you went there.
He's a coach.
I forgot he's like 3 years older than me. That's a big difference.
Oh.
When you talking little,
Okay, you got any? No.
I just got my brothers. Wherever they were.
What play would they play at?
They played on the. What'd you guys play? I think they played for the Raiders.
Okay.
Yeah,
they
Ducks.
played.
They played for the Raiders. And they were like my one little brother. I don't know if you want to
Ace.
Ace. He was highlighted a few times. He had some mean poses. He was just tall and skinny and lanky and fast. And then like my whole family. Yeah. Oh no, he's cool. He's out there like that anyways. No, he was
nice.
He was nice, like him. And then my little brother Max, he was nice too. That dude was little, but he was strong. Like he'd plow through anything. It didn't even matter. Like he wanted the challenge. I was like, well, boy, you crazy. So his nickname on the field was Fat Boy.
Okay.
Fat Boy. Like,
Nah, Jerome Bettis. Now they're going running.
But a long
He was
time
a
ago,
real problem.
and Max was a real problem. We really, I'm sorry, Max, but my parents invested a lot of time and money into him.
A lot of garbage bags and losing weight.
I kind of was like, look at you guys. Look where he is at.
Okay, wait a minute. Go ahead. So, local news. What we got? So we got the. What was that we were talking about? Give it to us. The suicide, not
The
suicide.
suicide. The suicide. So okay. And it was some controversy within a couple of us culture vision people as to whether or not we should actually bring this up. But I think it's a good thing to bring up because it shows how social media is people's life and how they take what people post and it just, that is the golden seal. It is a commandment. It's written in stone.
You can live and die on that.
And it's the thing that's blowing my mind is that people are more so coming at him, but I'm kind of looking at everybody else like, y'all all sitting here, y'all believe in all of it. Y'all making this word like the final say. This is it. He posted on social media like he was ending it all, and he probably felt that way at that time. And now y'all mad because he didn't take his life?
Right.
Like where are we at as a society when we upset that he didn't follow through with suicide?
There was a movie with that.
Can I say something? Let's
Man,
not
feel
get into
free.
it. I don't want to get into it. I know what movie you're talking about. I don't want to. I just want to say something.
Yes.
Go for it. Rick.
And because we had this conversation before on another podcast, so I didn't want the movie was brought up. So
Okay.
I don't want to. I got a different angle. My angle is, okay, after reading the comments and after seeing everything, did anybody even think to figure out why he wanted to? And then if you did figure it out, which I kind of figured out after sniffing through a lot of things.
Oh, sniffer.
Yeah, you see this nostril.
Go for it.
He
I saw the booger go out and come back in.
His girlfriend was his girlfriend was murdered.
Right, and the baby.
And they tried to make it see. No, that wasn't. That was last year.
Oh,
but she wasn't murdered. But listen,
Okay.
so facts is facts. They said it was a homicide.
Mhm.
They didn't rule out a suicide.
Mhm.
They said it was made to be looked as if it was a suicide. So my angle is, people, could he have just been doing this because his mental was messed up because he did it, and he wanted to cover his tracks of being mentally insane when they come to try to arrest him? I'm not putting that on him to say he did it.
Right.
What I'm saying is, what it looks to me, just to me, I got my opinion. The profile of his mom was made a day before he made the post. The post was made the next day. He says that his post was his status was hacked.
Mhm.
His mom did it. You know, I don't got a relationship with my mom. I ain't go no further than that. I said to myself, well, you were accused almost 3.5 weeks ago of murdering your ex. Now you do this. I look at it as being just a little bit different. And I'm not accusing that man of that, but what I'm saying is
it looks suspicious.
it looks suspicious. That's my angle. These people are dogging him for not committing suicide. You're wrong.
Yeah.
Look at it different, and then you will have a better outcome.
I looked at it like that too. I did, but I just kind of felt like the fact that we are. You see me? I was like, somebody about to die.
No.
So like we kind of glorify like violence, and it's becoming, we're more desensitized to it. And so what I seen was, okay, well maybe he did do it, but then in the same breath, people like, oh, he faked his death. Like, oh my goodness.
I don't think he faked his. You can't fake your death if you
post the next day.
Yeah.
But that was some of the jargon that was being used. Yeah. And so I was just, it made me look like, where are we? Like, where are we? We're sitting here shooting people, for just killing mass amount of people for no reason. Not just America, but all around the world.
I just think that we need to just look at the way it was presented and stop looking at it as what actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably really got some really real bad issues. I didn't really want to stay on this topic too long because I didn't want to hurt any of the families and none of that stuff. But it was odd to me that you would do that during this time, during this short period of time. So. Yeah.
And I mean, it kind of, another reason why I'm glad we hit this topic is because suicide is a really big thing, and it's almost at an all-time high amongst our children and teens. From
what I've heard about, maybe only one person has told me this, and I got to do research on it. But is that people who commit suicide typically are happy and don't say anything; they just do it.
They just do it. Man,
so people are out here saying that they got these issues. I know I felt away, but I don't think in my back of my mind that I would actually come to grips to kind of do that.
Gotcha.
So I think that made sense when that person said it to me. Like, that makes some kind of sense.
But you know what? I want to say that that's true, but my cousin, she had a final post, and it was literally her final post. You know what I mean? And she she never was found again, and it was because her only son he died. He got killed, and she made a post, and I went and let them write her off. It just wasn't a thing. It just was not happening, and it happened. So for people to say that they believe if someone's going to do something, they're not going to say something. That's just like saying if everybody that wake up is going to get a bowl of cereal. It's not the same. Everyone isn't built the same. People do things, and just because they say something doesn't mean that it's a fake or they don't want it to happen. Everyone's different.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everyone's different, and so that's why it meant a lot for me to put the suicide prevention hotline on my posts and circulate it, because
that's
man,
serious.
like
serious.
we're the
I lost
society.
My brother did such.
Man, it's a serious
crazy.
thing. So you guys really stay in touch with your people. Like, check up on them, even if it's once in a while. And if you think that they going through something, pay attention. Pay attention. Listen to the words. And
people
sometimes
think
there's no
everything's a game.
signs.
Everybody thinks everything's a game nowadays. Like, you look at somebody going through, and someone's misfortune or disposition is comical. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she had it going on too.
Like, we will look at it and we'll just like laugh at the situation. You know what I mean? I know we're trying to get away from it, but you know what I mean. Really, like, we got to become a better reader of people. You know what I mean? Like, I personally, and give it up to Shirt Trap Bug, my man. If you need shirts, get them done. In any case, he put me on. He put me on to the art of there's the art of war. Well, Art of War I had already read, but really we had got into laws of power. You know what I'm saying? But then we get into the laws of seduction and laws of human nature. You know what I'm saying? And really listening and reading this stuff and beginning to identify people and their natures and how they move, man. Like, to be real with you, I just sit here and watch how people really just be like, you look at a person face value and you take what you see. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gets into the deep stuff of people, and that's why I'm able, personally for myself, I'm able to communicate with as many people as I'm able to, because, like, I'm not just sitting there just reading the outside words that you're giving me. you know what I mean, or listening to the outside words that you give me. I'm reading your body language to see if are you really engaging with me, and if you're not engaging with me, why aren't you engaging with me? You know what I mean? Could it be a problem with me? No, I'm not. Well, yeah. I'm nosy. You know what I'm saying? But to understand that I'm
That's
only nosy.
attention-seeking
I'm only
behavior.
nosy because I'm an extrovert person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure, like, yo, we gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to the masses as well as talk to people singularly by themselves.
Gotcha.
Right.
Hey, I just feel like we need like some like love music to be played.
You know what? No, you know what we need in our life? We need some national night out in our life.
Yes, absolutely. So tomorrow, which will be when you view this podcast,
Yeah.
Right.
we will be there live and direct for
National Night Out.
for the
That's right.
kids.
Right.
Who's the founder of that?
Oh my goodness. Yes. Do we know? Do we know? Do we? Come on.
But do you say this shit?
I'm trying to let him.
Whoa.
Sheesh.
She's. I
Let him do his thing.
Hold on. Wait.
Person.
Yes.
Person.
It's a
Yeah, it's a person, place, or thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Matt, you're my man.
No one.
No, I wanted him to. It's right here. Like.
No. He
Yo,
came
Noah.
through.
Yo, can we get a
He's
shot
shooting
of
his
Noah?
shot. He's shooting. Noah's shooting his shot.
Yes,
from deep.
Matt.
Yo,
Yes, Matt
Yo.
Peskin was the.
Noah
yeah.
coming in like John Paxson from the
He
Bulls.
he on it.
But we ain't got no George.
So, oh my. So,
Looking at him.
I mean, it's been it started in August.
You got the
and-
flu. You got the flu, dude.
Yo, I can't. What?
That ugly ass shot.
Yeah. I'm doing what
Yeah,
they-
that was the free throw. I'm sorry.
So yeah.
You only get his
Thank
video
you,
first
Noah,
video
for you guys who can't see Noah.
How long has this dude been doing this?
Since National Night Out since 1984. So I mean, he originally started in Pennsylvania back in like 1971. You know what I mean? And
Are
so
we gonna meet him tomorrow?
I wish we could, but I can't.
So who's
say.
gonna be there
The
tomorrow?
reason why I said I wish we could is because National Night Out is literally exactly that. The first National Night Out went across 23 states. He did 23 states.
Right.
On the first year of that, that's unbelievable.
That's king of promoting
and
now.
man,
Promoter
listen,
promoting.
seriously, and it was like 2.5 million people, 400 communities, and it was really about what we're dealing with now with the whole police citizen divide
Okay.
to bring that together.
I want to say this. Maybe we should say that for tomorrow.
Say what?
Yeah.
That part.
All right.
Okay.
So
No, I think I
you guys
about
didn't
that.
hear what you thought.
No. The
Oh.
rest of it. The
But
rest
it
of it.
is national.
The rest of it is
Yeah,
national. I was just
it is
looking at
national.
something.
That's right.
We can have that conversation tomorrow.
We can.
So
Yeah.
We can.
I'm not because you was about to go deep.
Yeah.
No. You got
Alright.
some shit.
Alright.
Some stuff.
My bad.
Some stuff.
So we got shiggity.
Shiggity.
Shiggity in this
Um,
Uncle
paper.
Rob,
We looking to do this.
I'm trying to get your nephew right.
Oh my gosh, man.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't even know.
He
No
said-
one
he
knows.
said Uncle Al
He
trying to
doesn't.
get your nephew right.
Oh, Uncle Al gonna kill us. You better stop. with it.
Right.
So we got on the diet.
So, all right, you guys, I asked, and it was heard. I would like to do Culture Visions region. Okay, it's awesome. Culture Visions region highlight. So basically, what we're going to start doing, what you're going to hear from us is we're going to go into a different part, a whole nother part of this big, beautiful world of ours, and discuss a little bit. Well, not so much discuss, but discuss a little bit about their cultures, like what they bring.
Culture.
So we're going over into India, Rick. Over in Kashmir, India. Holy moly!
Sorry, I just, dude.
So they got the Hinduism, the Buddhism,
Mhm.
the Sikhism, some stuff like that. It's like 4 religions, right?
It's an ism.
It's a,
Heavy on the ism.
so we have the Muslims,
Oh, see,
Buddhism.
Another ism.
the Sikhs,
See?
and Hinduism.
Okay.
Ism.
Okay, those are like the main.
And what do they got going on right now that has
So, I really, unfortunately, I wanted to make this to be the positive part about all their wonderful music and traditions and a lot of their languages and what their poetry.
So
How, because I think another point needs to be made, and that's the fact that what would you do if we had no internet? If the government strategically and purposely shut the internet down?
they did like 2 weeks ago.
No, I
I'm
mean
moving.
Where you moving to?
Canada.
Oh, you got on me like 2 weeks ago.
He's in Canada.
Hey, listen, I can be honest with you, man. Okay, no internet means no porn.
No,
Oh, hey.
So,
Huh?
so I
You
mean,
better go to the old school porn with a black tail.
Oh, VHSs.
Look at that. DVD.
he went past
No
DVDs
porn.
like VHSs.
Yeah.
So
I
no,
got like one.
so,
I got like one DVD that's like in my car.
Hey,
No.
Keisha, go ahead, keep going.
so now,
No.
not just internet, but what would you do if you wasn't able to access your computer, your phones, none of that?
Read
No,
a
no.
book, a fucking encyclopedia.
No, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's so-
right, but I'm
fucking
saying in regards to
encyclopedia.
I still got them shits in my house.
No,
right,
in
but
Canada.
you would have to like their government has shut down
Yeah,
internet access,
like North Korea. And all
telephone, like all of that because
Yeah.
they're going through trying to keep their identity as Kashmiris. So it's a really big thing going on right now today. Like
Right.
and I think it needs to kind of be recognized. I don't think a lot of
Wait,
people
what did you just say?
were over in Kashmir.
No, they shut down to keep their identity as.
No, they didn't shut. No, the government right now
What
they're
was
trying.
the word? They're trying to keep their identity as. You just said they're trying to keep.
Oh,
our-
Kashmiris.
So what is that?
That is like Americans, Kashmirs. You know what I mean?
They shut down the internet to
No,
be Americans.
no. The government shut down the internet and all their communications as like a punishment.
Because they're becoming like Americans.
No, because they want to divide. Kashmir in India is broken down into basically 3 different sectors. You have Ladakh. I'm not correct us if when we're wrong or whatever. And Jammu,
So these are places.
and these are places.
Okay.
And they're trying to and typically in India, New Delhi has a lot to do with the rule and governments of it, except for in this place.
So they're isolating the people within those places.
Yes, and they're flooding it with military forces. Not to mention that already, because of the history of Kashmir, it's already one of the highest, it has the highest concentration of military force in it.
Okay.
So it's really a big thing, and they're fighting to keep their independence.
So it's like it's a civil war.
It's a civil war over,
Right.
yes.
Right.
It's a civil war over there.
So there you have it, people. We have some great insight as to what's going on in our culture.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Good.
That's
That's
probably
good.
why Spectrum cost me is all fucked up because we can't even call this shit. We should really win.
So I mean, it's a lot of things going on.
I just had to bring some light to this subject. I'm sorry.
Yo, on to the next, Keisha, please.
So, I'm trying not to look at the camera,
Oh.
but
Ah. Go ahead. What you got? What on the dock? What's on the dock here?
More regional.
We got music, we
regional
got-
guys,
culture.
we have entertainment news.
Hey, here we go.
Snoop Dogg and my main man Swizzy.
Are you serious? You're just gonna bypass the fact that they just freed somebody, yo?
Oh, A$AP Rocky. All right. whatever.
ASAP,
Oh, no.
ASAP.
Do you feel like he should have?
relevant to me?
Oh,
Yeah. He should have just. I mean, I don't know personally. But he probably should have just left the photographer dudes alone. Hey, listen, Noah came in with like great stuff. Since then, he's been a
no, but that wasn't. They were harassing. They attacked him first.
Yeah, I understand.
And so because that's not right. So
When
it's
you're
like
in that place, you gotta
But was the
gotta hold
video that
yourself.
was released accurate? Because then his bodyguard fucked the photographer up now.
See,
I don't know, but they said some puncture wounds was some stab wounds.
Well, I only seen one video. So I didn't
stab
see
wounds
those.
in the man. So ASAP Rocky was out there jigging the dude.
Well, we don't know if ASAP.
Hey, he from Harlem.
Right? Yeah, he's a cutter.
Yeah, but they said that.
He's from Harlem. He's a cutter, dude.
I can't stand.
I seen Warriors.
What?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Warriors, mount up.
This is not the stuff I wanted to see when I just like good old boxing or MMA. I don't want to see people stuck in jail because of outside fighting.
Oh, okay. No sutures.
I'm a
No
bare
sutures.
knuckleless. And they want to call him I'm a bare knuckleless.
But exactly, but like my goodness gracious, you better just get busy in America, you guys. Don't go get busy nowhere else. You better just take the punch and run.
Snoop Dogg and Swiss Beats got a new song out. Did you hear it?
No.
Yes.
Talk to me. What is it?
Oh, you didn't hear it?
I ain't, man. I like to hear. Here you go.
Yo,
Yo, what are you gonna do with the man on the left of you?
I don't know.
You gotta figure it out.
You better keep me here. You know what I'm saying? Around. All right. I ain't got much to say.
I ain't got much to say. Yo. You wasn't saying much when we was getting our ass kicked in spades this weekend.
Yo, listen,
That's
we're not
what
even
you guys
talking
did. You guys
Yo,
lost.
Hold on. Now, since we're going to put this out there on blast, Rick, okay? Listen, sir. Oh, my gosh. Now, he didn't renege what he was. I saw no confidence in this.
These
nigga
dude
this
is cross borders.
All right? No confidence.
Get the song.
This dude
Oh.
is sitting here, man. I'm like, yo, can we go 7? Can we go 7? Can we go 8?
Books?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, she over there counting. She gets, yeah, y'all should have went for it. Y'all should have went up extra book. Like I said, I could get 5. I could get 5. I got the 5. You know what I'm saying? Rick said, I can only get 2. He gets 4. Like, what the? Dude,
Purposely,
he did like 4
though.
times in a row. Like, what the hell's going on here?
And he always would say, y'all could have been set.
Yeah.
Like, no, y'all could have been up.
Like, I'm in here fighting these chicks because they did chicks at this time because we're losing. You know what I mean? So I'm fighting these chicks. Boom, boom. I'm like, yeah, I got this. And then Rick is like, you don't. I'm like, God damn it, Rick. Where are you?
Oh,
I
man.
just missed him, man.
So
We
we
gotta
have.
try this again, all right? So when we wait a weekend, we're gonna do this again.
Okay.
Because Rick is one hell of a partner, dude. When it comes to spades, like that's my man. I mess with him, all right?
Yo, beat me on autopilot.
I do.
Y'all on the pilot. Can we get the song?
I'm trying. You and me. Next time I'm just play over him.
Was that enough?
Yeah.
Castle creeped his finger in on her phone and stopped it. Like, oh, this is outrageous.
But
Me as an engineer, I cannot allow this type of crap to pump through my mic.
You played 30 seconds, but it just sounds like it's going to be not good.
Yeah, that ain't the same song.
Okay, she's playing.
We do not own rights to this song, you guys.
Oh, okay.
I just want some gin and juice.
It's West Coast. And that ain't a feature in your front on the front end that I like. The horns.
Feel like crip walking.
Word.
The world is my lounge chick.
I don't
Wow.
Cut it off.
And then,
I feel like I had his butt on me. I felt uncomfortable.
Man, I mean, it sounded cool. It sounded cool.
Did it sound
It's not-
Did it sound old West Coast Snoop Dogg?
My favorite music is silence.
Oh.
Got you. So like on Pootie Tang.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pootie too good. Pootie too good.
what? I mean, like, so.
You gotta have seen Pootie Tang all the way through to know that.
Y'all never fail me.
Yo, what's the next song? What was the next
I
one?
mean, so we just, like, we're not going to talk about
Hey,
it?
nah, man, that joke is terrible. Yo,
Yo, it wasn't terrible. It's
I just seen it and it was like, yo, I know this is not good.
So now, here we go. The thing is, okay, Snoop, like, when you first came out, like, 1, 2, 3 into the 4, I was like, this dude can count. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was excited. Like, what he teaching? He teaching in the hood. But then, why are we still talking? Snoop, we know you wear blue, babe. I wear blue too. So,
Okay.
but I'm not in the game. But we don't need to, like, listening
She's
to
a little Tukey.
listening to the song, he references Crip a lot again. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, Snoop, like, you about to have a hover round and a life alert.
Word.
We get it. Like, give us, you don't have to keep mentioning it. That's my thing. I love Snoop. Like, he got, you know it's him when you hear it. I love when I listen to something and you know it's them. But,
What's the
Now,
next?
I don't have a problem with him saying Crip.
Yeah.
I've heard that song before. Like I said with the Drake shit and I said with the Raw shit.
yo.
If
He
that was his
hates
gospel
everything.
album, I would have been good.
Word.
I didn't hear that from Snoop. Actually, I didn't hear that whole gospel album he put out. I heard it was dope, but
From
Let me-
Snoop
let me-
Lion?
he saw the
Yeah,
gospel album.
Snoop
That shit was on
Lion.
the charts.
That was it, yeah. Snoop Lion. But, you know, Snoop alright. Yeah, I mean, it just, he's
So-
right. This song should have been 96.
So, I mean, so now we got Kimba and Eric Bellinger, and
hold on, is my song on this list that I said?
What you said?
I don't fuck know.
Oh, wow. Wow.
What song you said?
You know what, engineer? Add it. Add
so
it. There you go.
so this is the interesting part. I can't wait to see
You got the
Caso's
ball,
face
Rick.
once this song starts playing. You guys ready?
Okay.
Like to hear it? Here
Here
it
you
goes.
I'm nice with it. Do the beat switch?
Yes. Kimba. You gotta listen to him though.
My family said the love won't come to you, you gotta get God. Went into the pearly gates alive and got a discharge. But I seen her with that kinky curly hair and popping
Sound like
lips
Chance.
was black skin.
Sound like what?
It's like Chance the Rapper.
Sound definitely has a Chance the Rapper vibe. I had to stop it because he does.
Give off those vibes?
No, he kind of says a couple of things that we would have to bleep out.
No.
Oh,
You know.
shit. We done said some other things.
And
here.
then after I said bleep,
I said shoot.
I said, we've been cussing this whole hour. You trying to bleep stuff out now?
I haven't said one curse word.
Um,
And I'm finally going back to
so,
church.
yes.
Oh,
Oh, praise the Lord.
there you go, 13th.
Thanks, guys.
Um,
I really needed that.
so those were terrible, but at least let's get to put you
Ricky
on.
did it.
Let's get to put you on. Let's get to put you on that we can put people on. This shorty's off of Love and Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Like, is she another Cardi B?
could potentially be.
Literally party with Cardi. Sorry. Nobody parties with Cardi.
But why did you have to sound like Snagglepuss?
Yo, play the song. Let's play the song.
All right, you guys. Are you ready to close this video?
AK
Say Akbar.
Akbar. Akbar. That's her name.
I wish I could see B face.
Her name is Akbar.
Look in the camera, babe.
Her name is Akbar. Y'all wanted me to find something?
You ready?
There it is.
Let's go. Let's get it. I believe in it.
And this is with K. Michelle.
Oh, Miss New Booty. Her old one failed her. I'm sorry, guys. Sound like it's supposed to be a rap and hip hop. How long? You know, shit. So sick of the thug, the thug, like needing thug, that, like, drop that shit.
Oh.
That overly thugging, I hate that crap personally. Sorry, guys.
They're creating an image and keeping it alive.
That joint getting 2 thumbs down. The milk's going bad.
So. What's it?
I'm done. Because they not like I'm sick of women like training men to become something that doesn't last you into the future. You get what I'm saying?
So in other words, you're tired of females training males.
No,
Because at
not
that
and
point-
let me not say training. I use training. I use the back. Influencing or persuading men to think as if like, yo, I have to have this certain type of aura about me. I gotta maintain this thug hard. I sell drugs. You know what I mean? At the
So
same
kind
time,
of like a weak-minded individual.
Right. Like I sell
So you're
drugs and I'll
tired of-
slap you. You
You're
know what I
tired
mean?
of females
That's-
raising weak-minded individuals.
Well, I mean, you know, females raising, that's a whole nother different
I
thing.
mean, I was
you
trying
know,
to figure out because at that point, like, we're not talking about men and women. We're talking about just female and males. Because a
Yeah.
real woman isn't going to sit there and try and raise a male, and a real man isn't going to sit there and let a female raise them.
Yeah.
What you
But
say?
nobody's got to be raised.
Relationship to be raising.
Because that was
No.
that was the
No,
jargon.
we saying raising. I'm not.
That's my
I'm not
new
saying,
word for
but no.
culture,
But you
jargon.
gotta really just look at it for real. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, that's all we are. That's everything that get talked about. You know what I mean? Is just making sure, like, man, you know, I'm with the. If you bought your roses, man, that's cool. Like say
I like
you bought your roses.
carnations.
Right, like say he bought you that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just, you know what I mean. If anything, it don't have to. We don't have to glorify his shortcomings. You get what I'm saying? Because to have to sell drugs, to have to do something like that, it's illegal. So why, you know what I mean? It's already a frowned upon situation. Oh, I got to do this to make sure we live. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And what's wrong with the other guys that go out and, you know, work a 9 to 5 or try to hustle money a different way? Legally. You know what I'm saying? Why can't they get put on the front burner compared to?
They do. Guess when it happens?
Mm.
When the woman finally becomes a woman. She's a little girl.
Well, I hear you.
What's happens? I mean, what happens is that this is for all women. Let me rephrase it. This isn't for all women.
Okay.
This is for certain women who I
I felt like before he even released the podcast, he was gonna get a couple calls. I just knew they were coming through.
It sounds like you're talking some nonsense. I feel it in the air.
No, I'm just saying it's not for all women.
Mm-hmm.
This is for all young girls. This is for young girls who love that lifestyle, and now they've been hurt, dog, and whatever have you, and now they're like, you know what? That maybe isn't the way that things need to be handled, and now I learned, and here's what I want.
A life insurance.
You know, and those ones that come out of it and understand it, huh?
Don't listen. Don't. I can't. I tried to ignore it.
You know what? I can't.
But I mean, but it's flipped too, in the sense that you have these females out here thinking that they have to look a particular way.
Yeah. Right.
Because people be swiping through their Instagram pages looking at booty.
Right, my uncle had a picture of freaking Punky Brewster next to somebody. I'm like, oh shoot, that's Punky Brewster. I'm like, look, this Punky Brewster. Come to find out, it's a new Punky Brewster on Instagram. I'm thinking it's Punky Brewster, you know. I'm like, yo, she's grown up. I'm like, damn, dude, she was the same age you was when you was watching her.
Well, she was older, but
yeah, but damn, you know, but whatever.
Yo, listen, let's get on out of here, man.
What we doing?
Oh, so basically, I'm sorry, you guys. I apologize to cut you off, Rick. So tonight, our music was things you should not listen to. Okay? Do not pump in your Jeep, in your car, on your bike,
Right.
in the boat.
What did you say? Do not let the Alpine blast.
So,
Pay some
It's no longer
bills, man.
summertime.
Casa, what you got? What specials you got? Standout music.
standout music.
What special do I have?
Hey, what you got going on?
I have no specials. It's $25 an hour. You don't ask me for a discount.
Casa
Damn.
Beats.
But he gonna put you together though.
Yeah,
He
I'll
gonna
make sure
definitely
your
put
shit
you
sound
together.
Right, but don't come to me looking
What's
for
that
no discount.
website,
Right.
Casso?
CassoBeats.com. CASSO Beats.com.
Facts.
And I'm Ricky.
Why? Why are you Ricky? Now go ahead.
That's what his mama named him.
Come on, man.
I'm Ricky.
I'm Keisha.
He's Casso.
Right.
Yo, man, like what? This
He
is culture
said it
business. We
normal
out,
that
man. No, he
time.
didn't.
No, you didn't
see
look
his
at
face.
him.
Here's his
Right.
face.
But I said it. But I still said it normal. Though my face made movement. I was like a Chinese, old Chinese joint. You know what I mean?
Like, what do you mean, like an
Framed.
old Chinese?
See what I'm saying?
What?
Did you see that? Did you see that? Watch.
36
No,
chambers,
See
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
Oh, you have disgraced my family.
Facts.
Like that.
Right there.
There it
Yeah,
is.
See, it's the
Okay.
Chinese stuff.
I can't.
Thank you. Kung Fu.
Thank
Oh,
you.
look at y'all. Go ahead. Pull up.
It's a necessity.
Yeah. Wayne Kings, you're amazing. Thanks for that.
I forgot that was the one.
Saying evidently your celery and blue cheese is too.
Would you listen to our podcast?
What's up?
Would you listen to our podcast after hearing what you heard today?
It was funny, I'd say so, yeah. Good news.
Gotcha. Well, thanks, Noah, because, you know, the way Rick's operating here, you might have to see.
Who seat he gonna have, B?
Huh?
Who seat he gonna have?
Oh, Rick gonna slide to the side. Because it's Culture Vision Podcast, and we ain't even got an Oreo, or not Oreo.
Oh my God!
We ain't even got a vanilla wafer in this joint, man. He could come in, right? Am I right, Noah?
I think you are the fucking vanilla wafer.
Oh, and that's what I was going to touch about last time too. All right? Like I'm light skinned and I'm still not being treated like I'm one of you guys. I got
Yo,
girdle.
he did. He sounded like a seal.
Oh shit!
Man,
Marine animal Rick.
I'm just saying, he's an animal, dude. All I'm saying is just let me in, okay? We're not gonna just keep being biased because of
Well,
my
do you want to
lack
sit in
of
the middle?
color. Huh? You know what?
Hell no! You can stay your ass right there.
Oh, see that's that.
Yeah, you stay
You're
your ass
afraid
right
of the
there.
light skinned guy. I
Oh,
got you.
Ain't nobody
I
afraid of
got
that.
you. He's afraid of
He's
light
not,
skin.
because
right.
he
But
got-
this
Stick
man
your wing
after
king
he
finger
got
right where they at.
after he got a haircut, what happened? What
He
he do?
turned into Chris
I'm
Brown.
changed up. Right. I'm
Well,
sorry.
he turned into an equal mix of Chris Brown and Drake.
And, oh yeah. Very
It's
equal.
an equal mix.
He's a mighty lighty. Mighty lighty.